We don't, because we only have half an hour, and we have issues like postal voting that I would like a question on. Would you like to ask a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Is the first one?
But brief.
The first one is regard the positioning of the polling booth and the screen. During my training for the last election as a polling counting agent, I was told that this the EC changed the positioning of the polling station to facilitate vote buying. I don't know how much time I'm given, but if I'm given time, I can demonstrate. But essentially, previously the screen was facing facing away from the polling agent, so that we can see the back of the voters. So if the voters put the ballot paper to take it out, the polling agent can see. But now the EC has changed it the other way around. And also that the screen blocks the voter, so we can only see the leg. If we put the ballot paper in the pocket, we cannot see. And I can explain how they go about buying the votes if I'm given time. Okay, so the process apparently starts with this. The first person who contract to sell his vote will be given a false ballot paper, pre-marked. So he goes in, he fold the false one, take out the blank paper, put the false one inside. So then he hands the blank paper over to the person who marks it, pre-mark it, give it to the next person, and next person go in, put in the pre-marked one, and take out the blank one outside. But now, because the EC has changed the position, we as our polling agent cannot see. Is it? Have I explained?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
The answer is like this. I will take strongly all your concern, and we will make sure, because we are concerned also about this vote buying, things like that. Really? And I think, here is sometimes if we are talking about election, on election days, we have presiding officers who will decide the position of where to put the tables, where to put the chairs. If it is by-election, if it is a general election, the whole country is getting cracking. So, you have presiding officers will be given the responsibility to determine things inside the polling station. So, but your point taken. No, it's so simple, because it is not our intention. The EC in Putrajaya, we do not know how the presiding officer are doing the thing. We have set of rules of the game. We have procedures, panduan kerja. Don't do this, don't do that, and so on. If you used to be a worker of election, then perhaps you should see all the buku panduans, the guidelines that we produce, we distributed to the election workers, election presiding clerks, and so on. So I think we will do that. But this is the first time I heard this complaint about positioning of tables to allow people to sell, because taking out ballot paper from the polling station is a very serious offence. His name will be disappeared from the electoral roll for one term. He will be in prison. It's not nice.
Go ahead.
But we as a polling agent, because the screen is turned the other way around, we have no way of ensuring that the person does not take it out. So can you please turn it the other way around for the next election? You are the EC. You determine the time.
Okay. Point taken. It is a small matter. Believe me. No, it's small matter to solve. Small matter to solve. I just make a strong instruction to our trainers who will train our presiding officers, our clerks, to really don't do this. To me, to you is a big concern. I respect that, but in order to correct that is a small instruction, and we will make a strong instruction not to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Is there a question on postal votes? We're going to move on. Yes, go ahead.
Not on photo.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
Dato, just want to know how independent is the election commission from the government? The reason being is just a comment. We take a country like India, even the PM has got no right to interfere in election commission's decision. In the first place, the government is very scared of the election commission. The moment the election commission announces the date for election, general election or a by-election, the ruling party cannot carry out any form of development projects in that constituency. Neither can they announce, we will do this, we will do that. The only thing they can do this in the election manifesto. Whereas in Malaysia, the moment an adun dies, the next day, a government minister will go to the constituency and announce 10 million for this Chinese school, 1 million for this Hindu temple, so on and so on and so on. This is very unfair to opposition parties. Okay? Can the election commission or does the EC have the power to stop this?
I thought I spoke a little about how the election commission in our country formed under the constitution. You read 114, Article 114, you see how the election commission is formed. In respect of the conduct of election, I think election commission is very independent. But election activities are not only the conduct. There are so many other aspects. Campaign financings, political financings, there are so many other areas which, under the present laws, under the present situation, these are the areas not within the power of the election commission. We don't have legislation on political financings, campaign financing, over expenditure of campaign and things like that. Election Commission collects the statement of returns and display. That's all the law says. It's entirely up to the candidate, probably the losing candidate, who challenge it, who challenge in the court of law if there is a false declaration.